Most people look at the California high desert and see a whole lot of nothing. I see an 8,000 pounds truck about to get very intimate with some ancient canyon walls. We are deep in Anza Borrego, and the goal for this overlanding trip is simple. Do not break the rig. I've heard the legends about the Diablo Drop-off. Some say it's a nightmare. I'm betting it's just a Tuesday. We're hunting for a bypass to reach the mud caves and the tightest sections of the Sandstone Canyon. We'll finish the day in Fish Creek Wash. This is 4x4 off-roading at its peak. And remember, the adventure begins where the road ends.
Alright, so today we're gonna have a great overlanding trip. We're gonna head out, well, we are right now entering Indian Valley, but not the Indian Valley in Northern California, the Indian Valley in Anza Borrego. And here there's a north trail and a south trail. We're gonna do both. So we are now driving into the fork, so to speak, where the two trails split, and then we'll take one of them, come back, do the other one. This is a back and forth trail. Now later today we're gonna do all the cool stuff in Anza Borrego, like Fish Creek, Sandstone Canyon, bunch of mud caves, and it's gonna be an interesting day. The main focus for me today is not to damage the truck, because I've never been in Anza Borrego before other than the last couple of days, but based on everything I know and see, some of the canyons there are very tight and I have to be very careful. I really do not want to damage the truck. So cross your fingers for me, and let's hope we'll have a nice, enjoyable, damage-free day. We are inching up the trail here. It's a nice trail, a bit narrow at times, so pinstripings are inevitable if you have a big truck. But soon we would see what seemed to be a fork. One goes right, one goes left. I think it's either called Upper and Lower Indian Valley or North and South Indian Valley. Regardless, we're gonna take the left first, go see what's there, then come back, take the right, and go see what's there. So this is it. This is right now in the intersection of the fork, and I am taking a left. But it's a nice day today. Very blue sky. Well, blue sky, no clouds or anything. The only bummed thing is that in Anza Borrego, it's a California state park, and you can't fly a drone in here. So yesterday I couldn't fly the drone at all because we were in the park, and today most likely we'll be in the park all day. Well, not most likely, we will be in the park all day, so we can't fly the drone. So you guys are gonna have to use your imagination and enjoy the top camera on the truck, the mirror camera, and obviously, without a doubt, my amazingly beautiful face talking to you all day. See, these hills to my left are interesting. They're almost completely bare of dirt and are full of rocks. My assumption is that somehow the rain and wind hit from this side a lot and dirt get erodes. Maybe, again, I have no idea what I'm talking about. But it's very interesting looking. It's like one of those teenagers with a face full of pimples. That's what these hills look like, but much nicer. We are getting closer to the end of the trail, you know, the Indian Valley on the left side, and it's nice here. It's a valley. I'm assuming that in the spring here it's probably full of different color vegetation and flowers, because even now there are some of those bushes with yellow flowers. I see multiple types of cactuses, so it's nice. I mean, I don't see it going, I mean, it's not going over those hills in front of us, so it's probably going a little bit more and making a U-turn, and then we'll go to the right side. I'm suspecting that the right side looks just like the left side, but just in case there's something there to see, we will go and see it. But it's nice, easy trail, completely smooth, very easy, nice, worth visiting if you're in the area and have a little time. If you're short on time, I guess this one it's okay to skip. So we just made the U-turn at the end of the upper Indian Valley, and then we're gonna go down there and make a left, which was a right when we came up. Now, one thing, if you're watching this and you are in the area and you're looking for a camping spot, we camped at the beginning of the trail, which is great. It was excellent camping spot, nice view. But if you have 15 more minutes, go up the left side and there's an amazing camping spot right at the end. You see a view of this whole valley, as you can see now from the outside camera. There's plenty of space to camp on a nice flat kind of gravel, which is a little better than sand, I guess. And you can see the palms and the foothills on the mountains. You can walk around. There's a hiking trail. So again, if you're in the area looking for a camping spot, that one is a perfect one. Alright, so we are just about to get back to the fork that we took to get up here, and in that fork right now we're gonna make a left and go to the other side of Indian Valley. Here we go. I'm suspecting it's gonna have a similar scenery, but you know, it was a nice ride, then why not do this on the other side? And maybe at the end there's a little jam, or maybe, I don't know, we'll see, I guess. So we are at the end of the North Indian Valley fork. As you can see, there's nowhere to go. There are mountains, rocky mountains in front of me. But we'll get to the end soon, and probably there's a U-turn. Well, hopefully we can make a U-turn and go back. Now, I wonder if there's anything interesting at the end. Like the other side, the South Indian Valley trail had, you could walk maybe a few hundred yards and see some palms, and maybe there was water there, but I was too lazy to get out of the truck and walk. It's nice in here in the truck, 65 degrees. Outside it's already over 80, so wasn't really motivated to get out. But let's see. Wait a few seconds and let's see if there's anything at the end here. Now the other side was a perfect camping spot. Again, if you are in the area and you want a nice camping spot, I would highly recommend that. I would say if you come with a trailer, if you have one of those overlanding trailers, no problem. If you have a longer trailer, anything over maybe 15 feet, might be a little challenging getting up there at the beginning, because there are some kind of small rocks that make the trail a bit narrow. But other than that, oh yeah, here. So, even here there's a nice camping spot. I would say that the camping spot on the south side is nicer. Oh, but here the view looks pretty cool. I'll turn around, you'll see the view. But again, both of them are good. There's if it was my personal choice, I would choose the south side because there are those palms that you can hike to. But all in all, they're both great. So we got out of that Indian Valley Trail, made a left on a paved road, then drove a couple of miles, made a right on a paved road, drove a couple of miles, and just now we made a left into this trail. Now this trail is the one that you see on all those videos with the sandstone wash or sand wash or canyon and Fish Creek Canyon and a bunch of other things. And I'm pretty sure that we will see other vehicles as well, because it's a very popular trail. The ones that we did in the last few days are not as popular, but I'm sure we will have some fun. I just do not want to damage my truck. I know that there will be some tight spots with rocks and turns and everything else, so fingers crossed. Alright, looks like we are starting to get into where the fun starts. The trail is still nice, still wide, sandy, so it's not bumpy or anything. But looking at these mountains ahead, it looks like we are getting into the canyon, and then, of course, the challenges that come with it. So the switchbacks are starting. Again, not here, it's nothing. It's no big deal. Just be careful not to damage your vehicle, but you'll make it easily. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm a little nervous because it's a big truck and it's an expensive truck, and I'm sure others did it with full-size truck, but maybe they are better driver than I am, which is most likely impossible, but you know. So anyway, I'm inching through, no big deal so far. Just have to pay attention. Maybe I'll just use the outside cameras and stop talking and looking at my handheld camera so I can focus on what's ahead of me. One thing I have to say, it's really nice here. So, you know, drive slowly, take your time, enjoy the scenery. It seems like every maybe few hundred yards it's a different type of geology. We just passed through what seems like more of a red rock type of a thing, and this seems to be more of a, I don't know what it is, but it looks like mud rocks. Look in front of me, I don't know if you can see, but it's really, really nice. Really nice. I'm glad we came here, and I know I'm gonna eat my hat at the end of this trip, but hey, this is life. Wow, look at those rock pillars ahead of me. It's very similar to some places on the Mojave Road, which makes sense. The Mojave Road is very close here. I don't know exactly how close, but probably less than 100 miles. Oh, much less than 100 miles. But what is this? Yeah, you see there are all kinds of places that you can get out and walk. But I'm lazy. I don't want to get up and walk. When I'm at home, I go to the gym and ride bicycles and stuff like this. But when I'm on an overlanding trip, I just want to stay in an air-conditioned truck and enjoy the view. I don't want to walk. But anyway, let's continue and continue to enjoy. Hey, to each his own, right? Some of you may like to get out and, you know, look at the sights from a two legs perspective. I rather have four wheels. It used to be two wheels, but then I had an accident, messed up my leg, long story, so now it's four wheels. So we started at a kind of canyon with walls on two sides and navigating that. Now we are in a sort of a wash. Still the same trail, but it opened up really wide, and there are multiple paths and trails, but it seems like they all converge at one point or another. So we'll continue here, but I know that it gets a bit hairy later. But now it's nice, lots of greenery. So either there's underground water, or maybe all the water drains from the surrounding mountains, and that's how the vegetation grows here. Who the heck knows? Some of you may know, I don't. But anyway, so far so good. I'm going, what, about 20 miles an hour. It's a bit washboardy, but no big deal because it's sandy. So it's just a bit shaky, but not more, not much more than that. So we went on the wash down, and then it seems like the wash comes to a stop and split. One side goes left and one side goes right, and we took the left side to get to Diablo Drop off and Sandstone Canyon and Fish Creek Canyon and all those. It's very, very wide. So far the trail is very, very simple and easy, but that's gonna change. But anyway, it's nice. Look how blue the sky is. Not even one shred of little itsy bitsy cloud in the sky. Nothing, completely blue, which is nice. And I'm sure today, like for the prior days, we rarely saw anyone. But today, because these locations are so popular, I'm sure we will see multiple vehicles that are exploring the same trails that we're exploring. So we drove in the wash for a while, and now it kind of narrowed down and we got to the canyon. So I think that from this point on we will be in a twisty canyon for a while, just by looking at the map. Again, I've never been here before, but so far it's starting wide, and so far it's no big deal. Well, no big deal meaning easy and nice. So we're gonna find a little bit of a shaded place to stop and get some breakfast. It's about 10 a.m. now, and probably we'll spend maybe an hour or so, an hour and a half, just sitting, relaxing, eating something, and then continue the trail. So the moment we see a shaded area that it's wide enough for us to stop and other people to go through, if anyone comes, we will stop. All right, so found this little spot. We're gonna eat some breakfast. You can see it's shaded, but I'm a little nervous. You see rocks everywhere because rocks are falling from these mud hills. So I'm actually parked on the other side of the trail. I don't want a freaking gigantic rock to fall on my cute little truck. But it's nice, it's very warm. You can feel that it's a hot day. It's probably already in the 80s or 90s, but here in the shade it's nice, probably 80. So anyway, we'll eat something. Lino will eat. Lino, what are you eating? Eggs?
Eggs.
Cold eggs.
Eggs and pulled pork.
Oh, that sounds good. But cold.
Oh yeah.
You just
Yeah.
feeding yourself. You want another duck egg?
I don't care. Yeah, I'll take another one.
All right, I'll get you one.
I won't turn that down.
All right. Yeah, I made pickled duck eggs, and Lino likes them. Okay, this is interesting. So we are going on these main trails that thousands of people go. It's very popular, the Sandstone Canyon and mud caves, and all those videos and articles that you see are basically about this trail. So we were just stopping for breakfast, and a couple of park rangers came by, very friendly, very nice. We're talking a little bit, and they told us that a couple of miles ahead the trail is closed. There was a mudslide or rock slide that blocked the trails, and they were going there to put signs to close the trail. So I'm assuming that that's big news, because lots of people use this and lots of people come from far away to go on this trail. Now they told us how to bypass it. Excuse me. So what we will do is we'll go there. I just want to go and see the mudslide, just interesting. Then make a U-turn. We know we're going to a dead end. Make a U-turn and then go follow their bypass that they told us that we can do, and still be able to potentially get to the Sandstone Canyon and Fish Canyon and all those popular places. But anyway, that's interesting. So we stopped here for a second. These are one of those mud caves. We're gonna go check it out. I'm not gonna go inside because I want to live. I have this crazy, irrational desire to stay alive. So, plus I'm barefoot and I don't want to go there without shoes. But anyway, Oh wow, you can feel the chill, the coolness. It's probably 90 degrees outside, and as you get closer to the mouth of the cave, look, you see, yeah, you probably cannot see, but you can go all the way inside, and I see lots of videos of people going further in, which I'm not gonna do. This is nice. I like this drive. It's easy, which again, I say it a million times, but it's going to be tough. But now it's nice and easy and wide and nice tall canyon walls, so you can drive in leisure and enjoy the scenery. I wish I could fly the drone here, but obviously you're not allowed, and I am a law-abiding citizen for the most part. No, I am. No, really. Oh wow, see that gigantic hole in the mountain? I guess that's another cave that I'm not gonna go into because of my irrational desire to stay alive. But yeah, if you want to see people going into caves, you're watching the wrong video. Talking about the mother of all rock slide, so we are on this main trail. Look, well, some of you may think that you can pass it, but not me. But anyway, it's all blocked, but there's a way to pass it from the side, but they still said not to go. Well, yeah, we'll follow the ranger's instruction. Okay, so we drove back, not that long, for this bypass. From the mudslide, it's probably 20 minutes, let's say. And now I'm gonna make a sharp left, which will bypass a bunch of the twists and turns and canyons, but at least we'll be able to see some of the attractions, meaning bypass the mudslide and see some of the attractions. So now we got to the canyony part, still on that bypass trail, but you know, nice canyony. I think just by looking at the map, I think the bypass is less challenging than the actual trail, because it just looks a little less twisty. Again, I've never been here before, so I don't know, but that's what it looks like on the map. But of course we will find out soon. But it's still nice. It still has this twists and turns and some nice canyon walls at some points. But I think that when it dumps us back on the original trail, we'll be able to backtrack on the original trail and see until we see the rock slide from the other side. But by that point, I think we will be able to see most of the common attractions, like maybe more mud caves, the Sandstone Canyon, the Fish Creek Canyon or Wash. I don't think I'm gonna go in the Sandstone Canyon. Maybe I'll start a little bit, but the moment that I see that it's getting too narrow, I'm bailing out. This is nice. With my luck, as soon as I go under there, a chunk of rock gonna fall off. But yeah, this is fun. You see, look on the ground. I don't know if you can see it from the outside camera, but you can see rocks on the ground. So I think these canyons and trails
I have to get a new iPad.
are changing all the time. Man, I wish I could fly the drone here. It'll be so cool, like between the ridges and in the canyon, but you're not allowed in California state parks. This is so nice here. It's a bit well, I would say compared to some of the other canyons that we saw on this trip and also on other trips that I made, it's a bit monotone, meaning it's all this brownish, grayish tone of rock or mud. I guess that's because it's a mud, probably. It's still nice, just I wish it was more rainbowy, not that kind of rainbowy. like the manly kind of rain boy. Is that a word? Nice. It's cool because it's a long canyon. It's not like 5 minutes and you're out. We'll probably be driving in this for a little while. And the rangers just passed us. As I mentioned before, they are racing ahead to then come back to the original trail and close it from the other side. But doesn't matter. We never been to, I have never been to Anza Borrego, never did that trail, so I don't know what I'm missing. I'm enjoying what I have right now. A bird in the hand. Listen and learn, or watch and learn. But anyway, I see you see some colors on the rock. I don't know if you can see it with the camera, but there's like a yellow-ish vein within, or layer within the rock. Yellow and then gray on top. I don't know, a little bit of color versus just this brownish grayish. But it's nice. I'm enjoying myself. Maybe I'm enjoying myself a little too much. I have to be very careful and go slow. But hold on, I'll turn on I have cameras on the mirrors so I can see close to the truck. I think I should be okay, but I'm going very slow. I put four-wheel drive just so all wheels are pulling and pushing and stuff. But oh yeah, this is fine. I have about 7-8 inches on one side and no inches on the other side, but that's good enough. Okay. Yeah, that was easy. I'm just nervous because in my mind crazy things are about to happen, but because of what I've seen online. But that was easy. Now it just twists and turns, but I don't see rocks ahead at least. I'm sure there will be, but I just don't see them. Okay, so we just connected to the original trail, from the bypass to the original trail. We decided not to backtrack on the original trail, just to see the slide from the other side. The slide is huge, tons of rocks, like literally covering the whole road. We're just going to continue forward to Sandstone Canyon and a bunch of other things. So again, if you come from the north side, you'll be able to do the Sandstone Canyon without hitting the mudslide. If you're coming from the south side, you'll have to go via the bypass. So I still think we will see the Diablo drop-off or Devil's drop-off. I still think we would do that, but we will see. We are a couple of minutes away, literally 1 or 2 minutes away from the Diablo Drop. And those of you who don't speak French, this is the Devil's Drop. Now my prediction is that it's not as difficult as people make it to be on YouTube videos. My take is that people kind of try to make it dramatic to create good entertainment value, which is fine. But my feeling is that it's not as difficult. Now, there are two possibilities here. Either I'm right, and it's a little challenging, but not crazy challenging as everyone makes it to be. And the other option is that I'm gonna have to eat my hat. Now, if I do have to eat my hat, I'm not eating this one. I like this one. I'll find another hat to eat. But let's see. We are literally probably right in front over there. And so anyway, we'll get there and see if I have to eat my hat or that everybody else is full of crap. Okay, let's step outside and see if I need to eat my hat or not. You see, that's why you should pick and choose who you want to watch. I'm telling it to you like it is without making too much drama out of it. What the hell is this? This is nothing. Look. I mean, it is a little bit steep. We did much steeper things in Carrizo Plain. We did steeper things in Lovelady Ridge, the last trip to Indian Valley. Look, again, it's steep, but it's no big deal. But anyway, enough talking. Let's go down. We are heading down the Devil's Drop, or Diablo Drop, for those of you who speak French. But come on. Again, I'm saying it is a little steep, but what's steep? 13 degrees. In Lovelady Ridge, we did 22 degrees of descent, and in Carrizo Plain, even more than that. Yeah, I can see in front of me, there's a bit of a, you know, whatever, things that your suspension will work a little bit, and your, what do you call that? Yeah, but just put 4 low, first gear, nothing. Anyway, that's Diablo Drop Off for you. From now on, it's just a regular trail. Okay, there's still a chance I'm gonna have to eat my hat. So there's another one, another part of the Diablo Drop Off, which is this, which is admittingly more challenging than the previous one, but let's see. I would say that's still not too much of a big deal. Just have to be careful, go slow, you should be just fine. Let's see. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take this one here, this one. Yeah, I mean, there is some challenge to it, not at hat eating challenge, but it's good. I'm gonna take the one that is a little more hairy than the previous one. I'm gonna take it easy, go slow, take the left line, so my right wheel is out of that big hole, or it's not exactly a hole, but yeah, I feel the truck sliding a little bit. I'm on a hole, so I don't kind of center on the rock. But look, I'm doing it, no problem at all. So yeah, I would say 4 low helps, because it helps control the speed. But anything with a little bit of, well, a little bit more, I would say at least 8 inches of clearance, maybe 7, is required to go down this one. But as you can see, I'm alive, I survived. It was fun. Slightly butt clenching, slightly. Okay, this is the part that I get nervous and have to pay attention. So not right this second, but in general, you see those big rocks on the side of the trail and tight turns and rocks, and you have to, especially with a full-size truck, you have to be careful to take, you have to take the perfect line, otherwise you're gonna scrape something. So I shouldn't be on the freaking camera, but I sacrifice so you don't have to. Hold on, let me put the camera here to see if it helps at all. Yeah. Let's see, there's a rock on my left and a rock on my right. Okay, I think I made this one. I can fold my mirrors and use the side cameras, but the mirrors help. And if push comes to shove, well, I rather not break anything. But if push comes to shove, I rather break or scratch a mirror than the truck body or the body of the truck. So we just made the left turn into Sandstone Canyon, which everybody say to be careful with a full-size truck. I don't want to be careful. We own it, and as you can see right now, it's very nice and wide, but the moment it becomes clinchy, butt clinchy, I'm bailing out. Yes, you can say whatever you want to say, but until you spend $110,000 on a truck, shh. Okay, I have a feeling that maybe this is not the Sandstone Canyon that everybody talks about, because this one is nice and wide. Oh well, we still have a lot to go, and maybe as we go forward it becomes narrower and narrower, but so far it's nice and very wide and easy to go. I'm sure it becomes a bit trickier later on. Alright, yeah, this is still relatively wide, but it narrows gradually more and more. So I'm suspecting that it's going to continue to narrow. You know, for some things, tight is better. For things like this, wide is better. And stop it. Get your mind out of the gutter. This is overlanding. This is family-friendly oriented entertainment. Okay, so all this, like a little stretch here, was leading to Sand Canyon. You can see the sign. This is where Sand Canyon starts. So now the butt clinching will start. I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm not doing the whole thing, so don't get your hopes up. I'm just doing a little bit, you know, just to say that I've been in the Sand Canyon. But I'm gonna either reverse back when it's getting tight, or I'm basically gonna, you know, sometimes when it's too tight you have to pull out. So that's what I'm gonna do. And again, stop it with your dirty thoughts. This is overlanding and off-roading. If the canyon get tight, I'm gonna pull out. Oh, you see, I have to back out. See, you're confusing me. I'm paying attention to you instead of paying attention to the road. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now and just drive a little bit. I still didn't bail out. I'm still in the Sand Canyon. This is nice. This is nice. I'm gonna be here until it's not nice, but this is good. Kind of fun. Very, well, relatively high canyon walls. Oh, rock. See, I keep looking at the camera, and sometimes I miss things on the trail, which is not good. But yeah, this is nice. So maybe I can make most of it, and just the moment that it becomes too uncomfortable for me as a big full-size truck. That's what I meant. Then I'll back out. Wow, this is really nice. But this is the point of, if I have to go back, I have to back out. I cannot turn around here. Or maybe I can if I go back and forth a million times, but most likely just reverse back, which is no big deal. I can drive in reverse as well as I drive forward when it's not too tight. But yeah, I think that pretty much here is my bailout spot. I can make it, I just don't want to. I managed, this is day number 4 of Anza Borrego. I managed 4 days without damaging anything. I want to keep it that way. You know what? I'll go a little bit. Just a little bit. I can, as long as I can still reverse it, because I cannot turn here, I'll just go a little bit. As long as I feel comfortable reversing, that's fine. Oh yeah, I made this one. I put four-wheel drive just so, you know, all four. Oh wow, look at this. Yeah, screw that. See, the problem with reversing is that it's going in reverse. See? But let's see. Wow, this is so cool. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm trying to look very carefully, left, right, everywhere. Oh, you know what? I can turn around here. I can, but it's gonna take many back and forth, but I can turn around. Wow. This is really impressive. Really impressive. If you have a chance, well, up until where I am now, a full-size truck will be okay. But if you have one of those little Jeeps or Toyotas or whatever, you can easily make all this. But this is really nice. I'm walking ahead a little bit to see, because this stone here I can pass easily, but to reverse it will be a little tricky. So I want to see if I pass it, if I can turn around. And I believe that here I would be able to turn around. I believe I can if I need to here. Yeah, I think I can. So I'll pass this rock and continue and see what's ahead. Well, based on what I see on the map, we are very close, or I'm very close to some kind of a lookout. Kudos to me! I think I reached the end of the trail. I think I made the sandstone without breaking or damaging anything. I think the trail is ending right there by those poles. I mean, it might continue, but I'm not going to. This is my... that's the point that I planned to get to. I'm not gonna... Oh yeah, that's it. That's the end of the trail. Oh, cool! I am so freaking proud of myself. Alright, I made it all the way up Sand Canyon. I'm stopping to listening to all those freaking YouTubers with their drama. Oh, it's like too tight and rock. What? Yeah, it was a little tight sometimes, but it wasn't half as challenging as some of the trails we did yesterday and the day before. But it's nice. It's beautiful. I'll give you that. But it's nice here. It's so hot. I feel like I'm walking in an oven. All right, we got out of that sand canyon. It was really nice. It wasn't difficult at all. I would say tiny difficult. But we just stopped here. I'm waiting for Lino. He's somewhere behind. So we just stopped here. Get a little lunch. I have some nice cold canned peaches that should be so good for now. But anyway, I'll sit down, eat some lunch, and we'll continue the trip. So we took a little break. I ate some canned peaches, ice cold, nice, sweet. Yeah. And now we are continuing on Fish Creek. So Fish Creek Wash. And we'll probably have about an hour here before we get to a place to camp. It's a little early, it's only 3:30. But we'll see. Maybe we'll see some trails that we want to explore, but in general, we're just going to continue on this one until the end. This is nice. It's like the wash is kind of snaking between the I mean, it's a canyon, obviously, so snaking between the mountains, and now it's kind of a patch of shade, which is rare in this crazy hot desert, but it looks pretty nice. Yeah, probably a cool, right up there, cool place to camp. I just don't know if it rains in Zimbabwe, it's gonna have a flash flood in here. So I'm not exactly crazy about camping in a ravine or in a wash like this, even though it's a well, it's not the middle of the summer. What is it now? March. So who knows? Somewhere is going to rain and it's going to flood it here. Probably not realistic, but who knows? Anyway, look how nice it is. Wow. This spot really reminds me of Tightest Canyon in Death Valley, because the walls are so tall. It's nice.